and welcome back to day 3 of Harfko 2022. My name is Alex Siggers here with Avon TV. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to be here for everything related to heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, fluids, the expo in Korea here at Kintex in Ilsan, just a little bit northwest of Seoul. So we're going to be walking around and meeting more companies. This is our final day of live streaming today, but there is one more day of the actual expo, so if you have the chance, make sure to stop on by. And if you're out of the country, well, I'm glad you're able to join us and see for yourself what some of the companies here in Korea have to offer in this industry. We're going to start off with our first company right now, and we're going to go to one of the larger companies here. This is going to be one that I'm familiar with from a personal home appliance point of view. But when it comes to industrial, this is what I'm kind of more curious about learning about since I don't know as much about it. So let's go ahead and talk to someone who can give us some information right now. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hi, can you 소개부터 부탁드립니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 LG전자 B2B 에어 솔루션 마케팅 소차리 선임이고요. 저희는 수직 정원이라는 테마로 저희 종합 공조 솔루션을 제공하는 LG전자 부스를 구성해 봤습니다. 그래서 저희의 메인 제품은 이제 여기 보이시는 멀티비 I가 올해 출시된 저희 신제품이고요. 그리고 왼쪽에 보시면 보이는 프리미엄 1A도 올해 출시된 저희 신제품인데 이 두 제품 위주로 좀 설명을 드리겠습니다.
네. Let's take a look at these two main products that are on display.
네, 여기 멀티비 I를 뒤쪽에서 보시면 설명을 드릴 텐데요. 잠시만요. 네, 저희 프리미엄 1A 먼저 설명드리겠습니다.
Alright, we'll start over here first.
네.
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 일단 소개부터 부탁드립니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 예, 저는 LG전자 박대건 선임이라고 하고요. 저는 지금 프리미엄 1A를 소개를 하고 있습니다. 이 프리미엄 1A는 주거용 공간 천장에 설치되는 제품이고요. 저희 좀 특징으로는 여기 두 개의 바람날개가 있어요. 이 두 개의 바람날개를 통해서 다양한 기류 구현이 가능합니다. 그래서 오른쪽에 보시는 공간과 상황에 맞춘 6가지의 다양한 기류를 보내줄 수 있는 제품이고요. 이 천장에 보시면 이런 디스플레이, 이런 숫자 표시나 아이콘 표시를 통해서 쉽게 에어컨이 어떻게 동작을 하고 있는지 확인을 하실 수 있습니다. 그리고 뭐 이런 미세먼지 필터, 이런 공청 킷을 추가로 구입하시면 실내 공간에 있는 미세먼지까지 제거를 해주고 이렇게 깨끗한 공간을 만들 수 있는 제품이라고 말씀드릴 수 있습니다.
네. So we're taking a look at a ceiling air conditioning unit that we can see not only the filters down here, but the display that is up here, as well as the UV로
UVC
항바이러스 인가요?
네, 맞습니다.
So they also have UV lights as well, and it's allowing for a more efficient flow of air around the house. This is for usage, apartment to house. 맞는 거죠?
예, 맞습니다. UVC 광선을 통해서 저희 에어컨 내부에 있는 팬에 번식할 수 있는 세균과 바이러스를 99.99%까지 제거를 해줄 수 있습니다.
Yeah, so virus, antibacterial up to 99%, the 99.999999 그런 걸로. 네.
네, 그렇습니다.
Okay, thank you so much for explaining this to us. 마지막으로 다른 말씀 있으신가요?
저희 LG전자는 저희 고객들이 실제로도 편하고 깨끗하게 사용하실 수 있도록 많은 고민들을 해서 제품들을 출시를 하고 있으니까요. 이런 신제품 많이 이용해 주시기 바라겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다.
Thank you so much.
네, 그래서 여기 보시면은 저희가 주거, 상업, 그리고 저쪽에 보시면 리테일까지 각 존별로 어떠한 버티컬이든 저희가 고객들이 원하는 제품을 종합적으로 제공해주는 회사다라는 컨셉으로 부스 구성을 했고요.
네.
여기서 보시면은 직접 집에서 저희가 싱큐 앱으로 핸드폰으로 저희 에어컨들을 조정해 볼 수가 있어요. 그것도 실제로 키오스크로 제작을 해서 에어컨을 껐다 켰다 하고 온도 조절도 해보는 거를 조정을 해봤습니다. 이렇게 보시면은 꺼졌다가 켜지고 또 온도도 올릴 수 있고 이게 되게 사용자들에게 친화적인 UI로 구성을 했고요. 이쪽에 보시면은 여기가 거실이라고 보시면은 여기는 이제 실외기를 두는 베란다 공간으로 해서 실제 우리 집이 어떻게 에어컨이 들어왔을 때 구성이 될 수 있을까라는 걸 좀 가시적으로 잘 구성해놨습니다.
So quickly, she was explaining to us the app that can be used in the IoT world that we live in to turn on, turn off, change everything. And that over here to the right was what you would see on the veranda, or I guess in English it may be like the balcony, or just outside of the house, where the air comes in, the outside part of it all.
네, 그 여기 보시면은 앞서 말씀드린 저희 히어로 제품인 멀티비 I가 또 자세히 설명이 되어 있고요.
So we're back here at the multi-VI.
네, 다른 고객들이 지금 보고 계셔가지고 다
네.
넘어가고.
So we're here at this side over here is more of the business side of things, the large-scale buildings.
저희가 흔히 그 카페나 어딜 가더라도 이 4A 에어컨을 많이 보실 텐데요.
네.
실제로 저희가 듀얼베이 4A 카세트에서는 5단계 공기청정을 경험해 볼 수 있습니다.
네.
이게 저희가 제품만 봤을 때는 어떤 식으로 공기청정이 되는지 좀 보기가 어렵기 때문에 실제 베인의 구성을 이렇게 나눠서
So they've separated basically to show you what you might find at cafes or anything. This is their four-way air conditioning unit.
네, 마지막으로 리테일 존인데요. 여기도 저희가 좀 카페 느낌을 내서 카페에서는 이렇게 노출형으로 카세트를 구성할 수도 있고 아니면 고객들이 원하는 거에 따라서 깔끔하게 매립형으로도 카세트를 넣어 놓을 수 있어서 이런 식으로 네, 실제 고객이 자기의 상업 공간에 어떤 식으로 구성을 해놓을 수 있는지 좀 쉽게 놓았습니다.
Yep, and this is just showing what can be done in the retail sector, whether it's the air conditioning unit that comes down from the ceiling, that's in the ceiling, or the standalone unit out here as well.
네, 그래서 여기까지 저희의 좀 대표 제품들을 전체적으로 보여드렸는데요. LG전자에서는 항상 고객 위주로 저희가 어떠한 제품을 소개해드릴 수 있는지, 어떠한 특장점을 드릴 수 있는지를 깊이 고민하고 있기 때문에 저희 제품 많이 사랑 부탁드립니다.
Yeah. Thank you so much for helping us out and giving us a tour. 네,
Thank
감사합니다.
you.
Goodbye. So there we got to see one of the largest booths here. This is the LG booth, and see their multi-VI, which is their business side. See their home premium one-way area as well, and see basically what's on offer. And I think that's kind of interesting to see because the thinking about how I will be moving into a new apartment within the next few years. These are the kind of things that I need to be aware of when making decisions when it comes to just what is in my home or what I need to supply for my own home, depending if it's all pre-installed or not. All right, so next up we are going to possibly start here. There we go. So we're going to go to Farhan Humidification and see if we can talk to someone inside here. It looks like it's Farhan. See if we can find just exactly who we're talking to. So let's walk on in here.
Okay.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
How are you? I'm fine. English. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Already.
그럼 소개부터 부탁드립니다.
안녕하십니까. 여기는 화란 인더스라고 합니다. 저희는 일본 웹마스터사의 기화식 가습기를 국내에 소개하고 있고요. 그다음에 이 제품은 현재 국내 알고 있는 대기업 3사에 들어가고 있는 제품입니다. 그래서 LG, 하이닉스, 그다음에 삼성의 물건이 납품이 되고 있는 물건이고요. 이 제품에 대해서 먼저 보시려면 우리 공조기 시뮬레이션 장비를 보시는 게 나을 것 같습니다. 저쪽으로 한번 가시죠.
All right, so let's go take a look at their simulation right here to see kind of a little bit of understanding of what their products are doing.
자, 공조기를 아주 축소시켜서 만들어 놓은 장비입니다. 그래서 저희 제품은 기화식 가습기이기 때문에 별도의 열을 가해서 가습을 하는 건 아니고요.
네.
공기 중에 있는 열을 물이 뺏어서 자체적으로 증발을 하는 그런 가습기입니다. 그래서 저희 제품의 특징으로는 노즐 부분을 보시면 우리가 알고 있는 일반적인 노즐은 물을 분사하는 형태예요. 근데 이 노즐은 물이 방울방울 떨어집니다. 그래서 이 제품 자체는 표면을 따라서 물이 흐르는 게 아니라 소재가 완전히 젖어서 내려가는 타입으로 되어 있고요. 그러다 보니까 바람이 불어도 별도의 물방울이 비산이 된다거나 뭐 이런 문제점은 없는 상황이고요. 그다음에 완전하게 다 젖어 있기 때문에 항시 일정한 포화율대를 보여주고 있습니다. 무슨 얘기냐? 일정한 습도를 유지할 수가 있다라는 거예요. 그래서 가습기로서의 최적화되어 있는 제품이고요. 두께가 두꺼워졌을 때,
네.
그럴 때는 어떤 효과까지 생기냐면 우리 공기 중에는 그 케미칼 가스라는 게 있어요. 그래서 쉽게 얘기하면 우리 암모니아, 방구 냄새,
Right.
그다음에 아황산 가스나 뭐 이런 그 수용성 케미칼 가스라는 것이 있는데 수용성 케미칼 가스는 공기 중에 있는 가스가 물을 만나게 되면 그 물에 녹게 되어 있습니다.
네.
그래서 이 케미칼 가스가 입구에서 기화식 가스기를 통과하면서 출구에 도착했을 때 녹아서 사라지니까 그만큼 제거가 되겠죠.
네.
그래서 그런 케미칼 가스 제거 목적에도 충분히 사용이 될 수 있는 제품이고요. 그래서 현재 저희가 물건을 납품하는 종류는 가습기로서, 그다음에 두 번째는 케미칼 가스를 제거하는 WSS 목적으로서, 세 번째는 이 두 가지를 병합하는 목적으로 그렇게 제품이 나가고 있습니다.
So we're looking at a humidifier here, high efficiency, energy saving humidifier that has a couple of different functions, including, of course, the removal of certain gases like ammonia that you don't want as well, and then adding this system together to create this high efficiency system.
맞습니다. 그리고 저희 제품의 이제 가장 큰 특징은 이런 모듈들이 오래 사용하게 되면 오염이 돼요.
네.
뭐 스케일이 끼기도 하고 아니면 박테리아나 이런 성분들이 끼기도 하는데, 문제는 오염이 됐을 때 이 모듈을 갖다가 통째로 교체를 할 것이냐 아니면 세척을 할 수가 있느냐라고 하면, 저희 제품은 이렇게 충분히 젖어 있는 제품이기 때문에 세제에 저희 여제를 담가서 충분하게 떼불림을 하고 난 다음에 물로써 세정을 하게 되면 거의 95% 이상의 원상 복귀되는 효과를 보실 수가 있어요. 그래서 저희 제품은 특별하게 문제가 없으면 세정을 해서 계속 사용하는 제품입니다.
So as long as there's no big problems, you can actually clean it and use it for a long period of time, as opposed to throwing it out, wasting it, and causing a lot of environmental impact by having to replace these systems as much.
기화식 가습기에 대한 그 일반적으로 가장 많이 걱정하는 거는 습도를 얼마나 잘 유지할 수 있느냐예요. 그래서 그 데이터는 저쪽에 데이터 하나만 보여드릴게요.
So we're going to take a look at the data side of things over here.
자, 이 데이터를 보시면 시간대별로 외기의 변화량이 나와 있습니다. 외기의 습도도 틀려지고요, 온도도 틀려지고요. 근데 저희가 설정을 한 상태에서 노점값을 설정하고 나면 우리가 일반적으로 이제 이슬점이라고 해서 노점이라는 얘기를 사용을 하고 있습니다. 그래서 노점값을 9도 정도 설정을 했을 때 실제적으로 플러스 마이너스 0.5도대 편차밖에 나질 않아요. 그래서 충분히 습도 제어가 가능한 부분이 있습니다. 근데 아직까지 국내에서는 스팀 가습기나 이런 거에 대해서 어떤 습도 제어에 불안감들을 갖고 계시는데, 저희가 항시 홍보할 때마다 말씀드리지만 저희 제품은 가습기로 출발을 했고 가습기가 케미칼 제거까지 되는 제품이어서 습도 제어에는 전혀 문제가 없습니다.
So you have no problems because it is very efficient in the sense that it is can maintain the same humidity. 이게 humidity인 거.
이슬점.
이슬점. 이슬점은 뭐죠?
물이 맺히는 온도.
물 temperature.
안경에 이렇게 딱 갖다 대면 성에 끼는 그 온도대.
네.
그걸 이슬점이라고 해요.
알겠습니다. 네, well, thank you so much for talking with us. 마지막으로 뭐 한 말씀이나 뭐 보여주실 게 있으면.
이 제품은 재밌는 제품이에요.
What do we have over here?
이 제품이 되게 재밌는 제품인데,
What is this?
원심식 가습기라는 제품이고요.
So we have a humidifier.
이거는 원심력, 회전력을 이용해서 가습을 하는 제품입니다. 그래서 이 제품이 코로나 한참 어려운 시국에 저희 회사에서는 어마어마한 매출을 올려준 제품이에요.
네.
그 미국에서 코로나 때 대마초가 합법화된 거 아시나요?
네?
대마초
네.
대마초 그 농장이 합법화돼서
네.
그 코로나 치료제 때문인지 뭐 그 자세한 내용은 모르겠지만
네.
일부분 합법화가 됐어요.
네.
그래서 이 제품이 미국의 대마초를 키우는 농장에 들어가기 시작을 했고, 그러다 보니까 저희 코로나 때 이 제품이 일반적으로 컨테이너 베이스로 한 달에 한 대 정도 나가던 물량이 4대, 5대가 계속 나갔어요.
네.
그래서 저희한테는 뜻밖의 코로나 효자 상품이 된 제품입니다. 전량 국내에서 직접 제작하고 있는 제품이고요. 뭐 미국뿐만이 아니라 유럽, 그다음에 아시아 일부 지역에도 수출이 되고 있는 제품입니다.
Interesting to know that some of this has some of the roots in the U.S. Marijuana industry. 대마초. In the marijuana industry as well. And then because of that, we're able to kind of find usage for it in other ways in other parts of Europe, America, and
아시아 일부 지역도.
different parts of the world for it as well. They don't do that in Asia, but anyway, seeing the connection there is really interesting.
자, 이 정도면 저희 회사 제품에 대한 소개는 거의 마친 것 같고요. 저희 홈페이지 방문하시면 더 자세한 내용 보실 수 있고 필요하시면 담당자한테 연락하시면 자세한 자료 보내드릴 수 있으니까 관심 갖고 연락 주시기 바랍니다.
Yeah, check out more information on their homepage and contact them if you need any more information. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yep.
감사합니다.
네. So there we go. We got to take a look at Faran and what they are putting out there, and to learn a little bit more about the marijuana industry. Can I even say that on air? All right. Next up, we're gonna go to our next interview, which will be over here at BMT Power Cool, as we look at some cooling devices. Let's jump on in here. 안녕하세요. Hello. Nice to meet you.
네.
네, 일단 소개부터 부탁드립니다.
네.
아 예.
네. 이렇게 가야겠네. 네. 네. 안녕하십니까. 저희 BMT는 오일, 가스, 육해상 플랜트 LPG 등 사용되는 선박에 대한 산업용 피팅 및 밸브, 반도체 디스플레이에 사용되는 초고순도 가스용 라인 피팅 배관 밸브들을 제조하고 있습니다. 그래서 저희가 1988년 창사 이래로 꾸준하게 연구개발 및 기술 투자를 지속적으로 추구해서 업계 최고의 품질의 수준을 자랑하고 있습니다. 그래서 최근에 친환경 저탄소 정책에 부합한 다양한 제품들도 개발하고 있고 미래의 성장의 신동력 선장에 이바지하고자 하고 있습니다. 네.
Well, okay, so thank you for telling us a little bit about your company. We have valves here and we have air conditioning units, it looks like. Can you show us, give us a little tour 좀 해주실 수 있나요? 그 제품이나 보여주실 수
네.
있나요?
그러면은 지금 여기 보시는 제품들은 냉공조 라인에 사용되는 냉공조 컨트롤용 밸브입니다. 그래서 기존에 온오프 단순히 개방과 폐쇄하는 밸브를 해서 제외해서 그러니까 정밀하게 컨트롤할 수 있는 그런 밸브들이 되겠습니다. 그래서 상부에 다양한 모듈들을 연결을 해서 다양한 기능들을 구현하는 복합적인 냉공조 컨트롤 밸브가 되겠습니다.
So we're looking at refrigeration valves that have a variety of different functions, usages as well, but this is what we're looking at from their pilot operated valves.
네. 네.
그리고 이쪽에서도
네.
뭐 있나요?
네. 지금 보시는 거는 저희가 일반적으로 알고 있는 에어컨인데 일반적인 에어컨과 다른 점이 뭐냐면 실제로 지금 저희가 사용하는 에어컨들은 고정식 에어컨입니다. 실내기와 실내기가 분리된 고정식 에어컨인데 지금 이 제품 같은 경우에는 실내기와 실내기를 연결하는 냉매를 착탈 및 분리 이동이 가능하게끔 만들었습니다. 그래서 원하는 공간에 놓고 실내기와 실내기를 분리한 기계로 쓰고 또한 원하는 곳에서 놓고 연결해서 쓸 수 있고 그래서 이동과 분리 설치가 굉장히 용이하게 만든 이동식 에어컨의 좀 약간 어떻게 보면은 신개념적인 에어컨이라고 볼 수 있습니다.
So this one, as opposed to regular air conditioning units, it's much more portable. You can move it around and put it in different situations. And it's actually really nice right now because it's really cold inside. And it's actually 냉난방. So the heater is on right now, so it feels really good. 네. Okay, next up. 네. 또 그럼 다른 보여주실 게 있나요?
이거는 괜찮은
이거 더 비싼 거죠?
네네.
그럼 마지막으로 한 말씀 해주시면 부탁드립니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 저희 BMT는 산업용 피팅 밸브 제품군 외에 여기 보시는 것처럼 냉공조 그리고 또한 전기 분전반 등 다양한 사업체에 요구되는 전반적인 사업에 대해서 끊임없이 개발하고 연구 개발하고 있습니다. 그래서 저희 같은 경우에는 이러한 것들의 고객의 어떤 필요한 니즈를 충족하기 위해서 항상 부단하게 노력하고 개발하고 발전하는 그런 기업이 되도록 하겠습니다. 네.
Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
네, 고맙습니다.
All right, so we got to learn about their valves, about their portable air conditioning, and I got to enjoy the heater function of that too, because it's still really chilly inside here. We always start the day without any air conditioning or heating. It's just whatever the temperature is outside. And then I think they start heating up or cooling down this Pintex hall around like 9 o'clock before we start. So it's still a bit chilly in here, but that's okay. It's 11 o'clock now. Temperatures are getting a little bit more back to normal. We're going to continue this tour as we drop in over here at Suzo Plauberg Moderen and go talk to someone right now. Hello.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 우리 이 제품은 독일산이고요. 공장이 중국에 있는 제품입니다.
네.
지금 보시는 이런 제품들 다 생산 가능하시고요. 본사에 한 600명 정도의 엔지니어 분들이 계시고요. 제품은 한 10,000여 종이 된다고 보시면 됩니다. 이 직원은 한 6,000명 정도 되시는데 전 세계 아마 5개 나라의 생산 기지를 갖고 있습니다. 그중 아시아권에서 중국이 유일하거든요. 2017년에 공장이 설립되었고요. 지금 목표가 2021년에 10만 대 기준, 2020년에 올해 30만 대, 내년에 50만 대의 목표로 캐파를 늘려가고 있습니다. 네, 지금 보시는 이런 냉동, 가정용 청화기, 가습기 이런 제품에 다 사용되는 이런 제품들이고요. 이쪽을 보시면 제품이 이쪽에 있습니다. 지금 보시는 이런 제품 다 생산 가능하세요. 공장이 중국에 있기 때문에 독일 기술을 가지고 중국에서 저렴한 인건비로 저렴한 가격에 생산이 되고요. 리드 타임이 짧다는 이런 장점을 갖고 있는 제품입니다.
네.
네.
So we're looking at a company that was started in Germany, but now they have plant manufacturing capabilities in Blauberg Motoren is in China right now. So you have the technologies of German companies and the cheaper production capabilities of China to produce some of these different parts that are used in refrigeration units. 네.
네,
Thank,
감사합니다.
thank you so much.
감사합니다.
네. So there you go. There's a company that's using kind of the world economy to be able to create cheaper products developed from other parts of the world and now offering it here in Korea. Okay, so we're going to drop into our next location up here. We're going to be doing a couple of interview list tours, and we're going to find out right now if this is our first one. It appears to be the case. So we're going to go ahead and take a look in here and talk to someone from TechGrin. Let me get my handy notes out here and see if we can just walk on through, see if there's an interview, see if all right, well, let's take a look and just see what TechGrind has to offer. So taking a look around, we're looking at parts of motors right now. So if we take a look over here, there's someone in front of it, but we have different parts like electric oil pumps over here, water pumps as well. These are different, looks like circuit boards related to it. So fan filter units, mini comp controllers, as well as these fan filter units down here. Also have a fan inverter with DPT, which is a differential pressure transducer as well. So you can see some of their parts and actions if you're able to check it out. This is just a demo right now that we're looking at. But right now you can check out TechBane here in Hall 1 at Kintex and get some more information. They have their pamphlets out here in front as well. Find out a little bit more and see what they have to offer. And take one more look over here and see what's on this side over here, which looks like it may be, yes, just another demo of a comp controller as well. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next location. So we're gonna drop into GMS Korea as we go to our next one. Just take a quick look in here to see what they have here at GMS. Another parts imported, looks like, section. They have everything from flow sensors to pressure sensors, level sensors, as well as, so different types. So vortex, magnetic, and turbine flow sensors, magnetic micro flow monitor flow switches, pressure sensors. We have pressure transmitters, electric pressure switches, and flush membrane pressure sensor as well. You can see some of their display here, see how it's being put into use. They do have, of course, product catalog as well to see some of the different things they have here. Pressure transmitter, hydrogen pressure, flush membrane parts. So there you go. We can see more of it over here and check out their information as we continue on to our next company. Okay, so let's move on over here to our next spot. We're going to walk over here and find out where we are going. We're jumping into Zoller Pump Company. So Zoller Pump Company, you can see the different pumps that are on display. There's actually a lot here. I suppose this means this is a U.S. company. So let me see if I can't find more information here in front of me right now. So the Zoller Pump Company, different types of pumps related to, you have auto-submersible pumps, you have submersible sewage pumps, and different models available as well. These are just a couple of these submersible pumps that we're looking at. Pumps that you use in your daily life, but you don't realize that you are using them, whether it be for different parts of the bathroom or maybe kitchen as well. Take a look and see what else they have on display here. They do have some examples here, but no one's here right now giving us this. But here's an example of their auto-submersible pumps that you can see over here, as well as kind of their whole package that they offer as well. All right. So next up, we're going to take another look at another, looks like parts supplier here, JS Electric. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in here and see if we can't talk to someone from in here. Currently talking with customers right now, but we'll see if we can't grab one of them for just a second. 안녕하세요.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing all right?
Perfect. Can you introduce yourself quickly?
We're JS Electric Corporation. We mostly source DC fans, EC fans, AC fans, and micromotors from China, Taiwan, and also some from Europe.
Well, great. Well, can you show us a little bit of what you brought here for us?
Okay. So, let's start from here. This is actually the gas burner that we collaborated with Solaronics from America, so that we could use it for oven application. It's got metal foam. It's a material that ensures like even dissipation of heat when you put on the gas and get the thing running.
Sure.
And these are gear motors. So the motor unit is here, and there's a reduction gear. It's a gearbox that reduces the RPM so that it can fit the customer's needs. We customize them so that it can meet the customer's demands. And these are the DC fans. Well, this is a dual fan that has two impellers, front and back. So this is something special, that the type of design that the customers want when they want more air pressure, the higher pressure, as opposed to the traditional single impeller design. Well, there are various applications for these fans, but I can say that this is a little bit specifically more designed for refrigerators. But it really depends on how you design your product and how you decide to apply these fans to your design. And these are dual inlet blowers. So they got one inlet here, another one here, and then blows outward to this direction. We have received a lot of inquiries with this model, and we mostly use it for ventilation. You can also attach a filter to ensure that the air environment is safe for people. You can use it for household or laboratory. Depends on how you decide it to be. These are the EC fans. Well, they're pretty popular recently in the fan industry. Ensures constant monitoring, efficiency of energy, and it's easier to control and monitor the fans because they got this module. We can set up the server altogether. And these are cross fans. This one was for the commercial refrigerator. You know, when you go to a meat market, for example, you have these like flat-based, longitudinal design. These are designed for those purposes, and these are also for the oven, so that you can dissipate the heat more evenly within the oven chamber. And this is by far the biggest EC fan that we have been built, so we thought it would be cool to display here.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Please send us a lot of inquiries and buy our products.
Perfect. So that's JS Electric. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you a lot.
Thank you. So we get to see JS Electric's products and what they have on display, from their fans to their gas burner as well, and their DC motors. So next up, we're going to drop in here and just take a quick look at what they have on display here at NDH, or New Donghae Company. Copper and stainless steel vibration absorbers is what we're looking at right now. You can kind of see the examples on the wall, but you can also see examples over here, here in the corner as well. Hello. Yeah, so go ahead and take a look in here as we're looking into the NDH refrigeration products that they do have on display. 네. 네. Well, okay, so just taking a look more closer at some of the different pictures they have over here as well. You can hand me that. There's more information here if you need to find out more. You can get more specifics on it as well. And go ahead and check this out. Thank you. Next up, we're going to do top instruments and see what they have on display. It looks like we're looking at measurement devices in here, different things used in the field, hand-hard instruments for HVAC and HVAC R technicians. Everything from here you can look in to see what we're looking at. New swivel head clamp meters, wireless refrigerant scales, and digital manifolds. A couple different models over here that we're looking at, including vacuum pumps. This is a recovery machine here, manifold 4-port, 3-port as well. And so this is Top Instruments. It was a company that has been around. I do have the information here, if I can find it. I do not have when they were around. Okay, but that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next company. So next up, we're going to KMX as we take a look at what they have over here. KMX has different products, it looks like, from energy-saving fans, magic grating to Vega K, a 360 light that for helmets that you can see back over here. In fact, why don't we go to the helmet section first as we come over here. So yeah, these are this is a 360 light that they have on a display, which looks like they even have like an emergency function related to that. So maybe during emergencies it blinks like that. You can see, yeah. So you have different customization available here with this particular lighting, and then perhaps interesting that you have it in here as kind of like a brake box you can get into in case of emergency. We'll also stop by over here and see what they have on this side, including looks like a scale collector installation here, possible energy-saving fan unit as well. So here's a little video going on right now of their scale collector right now. All right, so next up, we're going to go ahead and talk to someone over here. 안녕하세요.
예, 안녕하세요.
This is Konotech.
예, 코노텍.
Konotech, can you introduce Konotech to us? 소개부터 부탁드립니다.
예, 저희 코노텍은 1990년도에 설립된 회사고요.
네.
지금 32년 됐습니다. 그리고 저희들은 디지털 온도하고 습도 이런 컨트롤러를 주력으로 하고 있고요. 아시다시피 저희들 온도 컨트롤 같은 경우에는 지금 현재 국내에서는 그래도 탑 안에 들어갑니다. 그리고 해외에서도 지금 한 50개국 정도 수출을 하고 있고요. 그래서 지금 현재 앞으로도 계속 새로운 제품들을 개발해가지고 이 냉동이나 냉장 쪽에 세계에서 저희들이 최고가 될 수 있는 어떤 그런 회사를 만드는 게 저희들 꿈입니다.
All right, great. So let's look at some of these controllers related to temperature or humidity, everything. Can you show us what you 가지고 오신 제품 좀 보여주시겠어요? So we have different types of digital devices here.
예, 이런 온도 컨트롤러 쪽 PID 제어 시스템이고요. 이제 이런 냉동 관련된 쪽은 이제 이쪽으로 보시면 됩니다.
So we have different controllers here related to temperature, but we're going to look over here for.
이런 냉동 공조 시스템 쪽으로 이렇게 만들어져가 있고요.
So HVAC R controller series here. So for basically refrigeration.
예, 저희들 컨트롤 박스 또 따로 저렇게 만들어져 갖고 나옵니다. 이제 냉동 시스템에 저희들이 바로 부착해서 사용할 수 있도록 만들어져가 있는 겁니다.
And this is a controller box that they've actually created that can be installed readily into a 냉동 system, a cooling system.
예, 저희들 아주 컴팩트하게 사용자가 사용하기 편하도록 만들어져가 있기 때문에.
Easy to use and also very compact.
예, 가격도 저렴하고 지금 저희들 해외 쪽에서도 충분히 경쟁력 있는 제품으로 되어 있습니다.
Yeah, it's a good product that also is a relatively inexpensive product that they offer.
예.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
예, thank you.
네, 감사합니다. Okay, we're going to go to our next one over here, which is going to be Gyeongjin blower. As we see the different fans on display, why don't you take a look, get a close-up look at the different types of fans that they have here, including the Sirocco fan that we're looking at right now, Sirocco fan BLDC, and the different types they have on display. Now, I do have it here if I can pull it up in a second, but let's keep looking around. Looks like over here we have fans for possibly air conditioning units. All right, let's keep moving on to our, just to keep looking around here, what else they have. We'll go back into this corner here. We've got different types of fans, S-blade fans over here. And also a portable type explosion-proof fan on this side. And finally, we're gonna take a look over to this side, the other corner that they have on display here. So we got to see some cross-flow fans, but now I believe we're looking at possibly a plug fan right now. So we have plug fans over here. So different plug fans, roof fans, cross-flow fans, Sirocco fans, all this you can find here, and check those out. So next up, we're going to drop into here and check out our next place over here. This is AirX. And see what AirX has to offer in the terms of, looks like portable air conditioning units. Let's see if this is Nang or just Nang, but it looks like it could be heater and air conditioning as well. Some heaters over here on this side that we can take a look at from AirX. And we'll drop by over here as well to see the other portable air conditioning units that they seem to have. Yeah, so here we go again. We have more digital and portable movable air conditioning units, which will be important, of course, when you're talking about not needing, maybe needing to move it around the factory or possibly for outdoor events. And so these are their portable climate solutions here. And then on this side over here, you've got looks like, yes, dehumidifiers on this side as well. So these larger, more industrial use, company use dehumidifiers for them. Okay, next up we're going to drop by around here and drop into the SN booth, which is right over here. And another parts manufacturer or importer possibly. We'll find out more information in just a second as we drop into SN. So we got different parts over here. We can start over here for the ball valve for refrigerants. They have different types of them. There's laser welded types, ball valves for CO2, three-way ball valves like so all these different types of valves are available, magnetic type as well. LPG cylinder, and then we can just keep going on and on. There are a lot more different valves here on this back corner that are on display. Let's go ahead and see what's on this display over here. Over here, looks like we have valves for HVACs that you can see over here. And the different types of valve sizes that allow for a little more customization. Dropping over here, I think we have more, yes, valves for HVACs. This might be more of the same. So we're going to just keep going to our next side over here. See some of the parts, see some of the connectors as we move through, and yes, more valves. So I think that about does it for this particular one for at SB1 here at the SN booth. So next up, we are going to drop into the Top Air booth and see what's inside here. So Top Air is a company that is more about environmentally friendly products here. So we have the EC plug fan over here. Now their fans are generally more efficient than other fans. So easy speed control, high efficiency. Taking a look at some of the fans over here as well. Much better for power consumption. You'll use less power with their fans. And here are some of the larger backward fan, different types here on display. So a lot of these are dust-proof, low vibration fans, low noise, quiet operation. And we're seeing just kind of the different types of fans and motors, including they do have some motors here as well. And over here we can see some more of the fans on display as well. So again, easy speed control, high efficiency, and that's what you get from Top Air. We're going to go to our next one over here. We have another little tour of a booth that we're going to be going through as we walk through. We're going to drop into Jaehyun Autonics as we see what they have here. So they manufacture automated brazing and soldering system and provide allied related equipment. So they have different parts that we're looking at right here. The systems over here, digital gas savers, something that we've seen before, but they offer these systems as well. So the electronic gas saver over here. Why don't we stop by, see what's on this side? As we see other things used for brazing as well. So they have gas mixer, torch, double tip, ring, B-cup, gas flux, different parts again that are used here. And then we'll stop by the other side very quickly and just see what is up. We're ended there because we did see most of the booth right there. All right. So again, you're getting a little bit of a tour of what's going on here in Kintex right now. So you're able to see a little bit what Harfko has to offer. Hopefully you can come here yourself. A lot of people were not interested in an interview but wanted to show us their booth. So if you want to talk to them in person, you do have to come here on your own. So next up we're going to drop into this area right here as we drop into Kimco over here and see what they have over here as far as cooling towers. These are absolutely massive pieces of equipment that we're going to learn a little bit about. We're looking at the Chapa system right now. So large cooling facilities. If you look in here, you can see a little bit of how the system works. They have a little display of what's going on the inside of that machine right now. So anyway, we keep going around to Gyeongin Machinery, which is also the name they use, Kimco or Gyeongin Machinery. So half a century of dedication to the development of innovative cooling towers. So they have a lot of investment into these facilities that we can see right now. Oh, so stop by and walk around and see a little bit more. This is their DX tower and how it's set up here. You can see some more information about it if you are able to. There we are, found you. Some more information about their DX tower, Naengak Top, cold something tower. What's it called?
Super low noise cooling tower.
Super low noise cooling tower.
Yeah.
What's gak neng cold gak top? What's gak mean? Naengak top?
Yeah. They got the cooling tower.
Cooling tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So there you go. Low noise cooling tower. In fact, you can't even really hear it right now if it is on. Didn't get to have the full interview there to talk about it, but we were able to get some information nonetheless. We're going to keep moving through here as we go to our next stop, it looks like. As we drop into, here we go, Donggon Industrial, and see some of what they have here. Let's take a look at some of these blowers that they have here. We're looking at their explosion-proof blowers right now, explosion-proof portable fan. As we drop into here, see a little bit more of their double inlet blowers. They have external motors on the bottom, cross-flow fans, Sirocco blowers, circulating ventilators, cross-flow fans, external motors, ring blowers, high-pressure blowers, as well as low-noise ventilators and ceiling ventilators over here. And let's take one more look over here. We can see a little bit more their high-pressure blower as well as their normal blowers over here on display. This is their explosion-proof ventilator and their roof fan as well. Okay, let's move around to our next spot. We're gonna go see if we can find our way around here. We're just gonna go loop around. We got time. We're going to loop around to our next stop on this side before we continue on. As we drop in here. Let's see here. All right. Yes, Kumjong High Flex, as we see some of their different products here on display. So why don't we just take a quick look right here. Hot air flexible duct equipment here. So aluminum foil flexible ducts over here, made in Korea for export over here. You can see the different types of flexible ducts from stainless steel over here. Looks like some made plastic, different materials that you can actually come here and experience yourself and see some of the connectors as well as the ducts. Some larger ones in the back as well for hot air. You can see the kind of the orange and the yellow one back there. So different sizes, different materials, which apply, give you different quality as well. You can go check out their booth here and see what kind of flexible ducts that they have here for heating purposes. Okay, so we're going to keep moving around to our next location, which we'll see if I have it on here. Sinchang, I believe, is where we're stopping next. We will find out in just a second. Yes. We're going to drop into Sinchang and just take a look at what they have on display at Sinchang. So over here, let's jump on in and go on the inside. So overseas exports for 30 years since 1988. They've been developing, investing to provide what they need for their parts. We have engine parts, expansion tanks, fuel tanks, vibration-proof rubber, and they've introduced additional hydraulic presses, power liquid, painting lines, so other things right here. So let's take a look closely at some of these parts that they manufacture. They have their press line, their rubber line back here. These are their office and production facilities on display. These are their products, press, expansion tanks. You can kind of see over here. These look like to be the expansion tanks that they brought in for us. They do have screens as well as metal stamping, rubber bladder, rubber hose, a grommet, vibration isolator, and rubber diaphragm as well. Okay. Next up, we're going to just take a quick look at Comp Road and see what they have in here as well. So it's a distributor of different products here, Samsung products. Let's take a look at some of what they have. So we have compressors on this series that we can take a look at, twin rotary, different models over here as we look at the compressors that they have. So this is their mini rotary compressor. They do have more information here that you can check out. On this side too, it looks like we are looking at more of these rotaries here, the LBP rotaries that are here. On the back side too, they have some more products on display. The BLDC inverter compressors that are on this side over here. And we can take a closer look at some of these different products that are on display. Varying based on the amount of BTUs per hour as well as the amount of hertz, that is the range of hertz available. These are the different products that you have and what you can check out when you come here at Comproad, which is the supplier of the Samsung products here. Okay, next up we shall move on to our next company, which let's see is, I believe, yes, Donghoo International. Donghoo International, we're going to jump in and just take a quick look at what is on display, see some of their video that they have on here, and see what they are offering. So they have different things here. These, let's find out what it is exactly. So hermetic pumps in the refrigeration industry. You can see some of the inside of these pumps that they have on display on the wall. But we can also take a closer look at one of them that is actually on display right now. Down here that they've brought in for us. So we're going to take a quick look here at these hermetically sealed pumps. Kind of see the inside of how it works. If you have more interest in this, you can stop by the booth or you can find out more information from Donghu and see what they have here when it comes to high-level safety, hermetically sealed pumps, hermetically sealed centrifugal pumps, vacuum pumps, and systems. Great. Okay. So we shall now take a quick look here at the next one, which is going to be GN Technology. So you can come and take a look at what GN Technology has to have. They have a compressor catalog right here that shows you a little bit of what is available for here. So there are pictures behind me as well. You can take a quick look at their booth, but all the information, of course, about their compressors, their semi-hermetic screw compressors are in here. And so you can see all the different specs involved with this and all the different products on display. This is so they have different ones. They have an open type, two-stage screw unit, air-cooled condensing unit, open type single-stage screw unit, semi-hermetic second-stage screw unit, as well as an NH3 high-temperature heat pump. Okay, so that'll be it for that company. We're continuing to go around and check out the different booths that are here. Not everyone wants to speak with us because they're often busy with clients and customers. So we're going to just jump into Gisong Highest and see what they have on display. So if we jump in, we're looking at brazed plate heat exchanger die, fin products for home appliances as well as for industrial and vassal usage as well. So you can take a quick look at their plate fin heat exchanger die. Up there they have the main die as well as a sample up there. Then they have the fin and tube type progressive die up there. So you can find out a little bit more from them. So they've been doing ultra precision mold manufacturing since 1995. Mainly produce semiconductor mold components, but as expanded what they have available. So you can see a little bit here of the fin products. I believe what you're looking for here is a lot of the ones for industrial usage as well, like the copper ones that you see on display right now. Okay. So let's wrap it up here. It's about lunchtime now. I'm getting a little hungry myself. We're able to see a lot of what is on display. We're going to keep doing these tours for the next we have two more tours coming up actually. One at 2 o'clock and one at 3:30 here at Harfko 2022. We're going to learn more about heating, air conditioning, refrigeration, and the fluids industry here in Korea. Until then, my name is Alex Sigris with Aving News, and I will see you in just a bit.